As a gay man, born in Mumbai, studied in Gujarati medium school till my 10th grade, wherein conversation on homosexuality, being queer, was considered as taboo, here I am talking about it, makes a huge difference.
And the topic is all about tailoring the D&I strategy at the end to maximize the impact, and I think that's what we are looking at. Let's go ahead and invite the D&I leader and LGBTQ rights activist to share the LGBTQ member standpoint. May we welcome Ankit Bhuptani onto the stage. A round of applause, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can I have my slides on, please? So, since morning, I'm hearing conversations on diversity, equity, inclusion. This industry is not just limited for me to talking about ROI, which is what I'm going to talk about today, but is way beyond. As a gay man, born in Mumbai, studied in Gujarati medium school till my 10th grade, wherein conversation on homosexuality, being queer, was considered as taboo, here I am talking about it, makes a huge difference. Because when a queer person or anybody who is not considered to be included in a regular conversation becomes part of any of the conversation which is happening, they are able to contribute something unique and different. Many times the diversity, equity, inclusion conversation, fortunately or unfortunately, focus primarily on gender binary. आपके यहाँ पे कितने women काम कर रहे हैं, है ना? And other diversities are talked about in other diversities itself. I want, and I request humbly to all of you, that till the time you don't name each diversity you are addressing, you will not be able to improve on those numbers. And let's not limit ourselves towards the numbers, but going beyond it. Thank you. Right? So you cannot say that my diversity conversations are about men, women, transgender, and other diversities. Please talk about it specifically to whom you are talking about. For an example, before I come to my presentation, let me share a real example. I was talking to a good friend of mine, Parmish Rani, who used to head the Godrej India Culture Lab at that time. I asked Parmish, who happens to be my friend for many years and one of the leader in LGBT rights conversation in India, also talking about diversity, equity, inclusion from a business perspective. I asked Parmish that why do we need to talk about diversity, equity, inclusion of LGBT community from a policy perspective? He answered very beautifully, and I have learned so much from that one sentence answer. He told me, Ankit, look, I'm sitting here at Godrej 1 in Vikhroli. Me being present here primarily will ensure that there is no discrimination happening in this building per se. But I have factories in Bhagalpur. I have factories all across the country, and some of my operations are outside India. Who will ensure that even a smaller employee, no matter at which role that person is working, will not be feeling discriminated? And if that person is feeling discriminated or being bullied, what are the policies and tools that person has to raise that concern and make an informed decision about it? Till the time you don't talk about that, we as a company, listen to this very carefully, till the time if your company HR manuals do not talk about we as a company do not discriminate based on gender, caste, religion, nationality, all of that, along with the sexual orientation, you are not completing the journey. So I hope that after having this conversation here today, when you go back and look at your HR policies, you will specifically talk about sexual orientation along with gender diversity as well.